Okay, now we're going to look at the main pack. This is a Maxpedition pocket organizer is what they say. I have the exact same one loaded with stuff that I carry in my backpack for anytime I need something in the city. Or urban, I guess. On the back, it's got some MOLLE webbing, and I've attached some tack ties so you could actually put it on your belt, or if you have a backpack that has MOLLE webbing, you could weave this in and actually have it as kind of like a little attachment to your bag. So it's got a Velcro patch here that you could, if you ever have a morale patch, if you search morale patches on online, you can see American flags or different characters and all that. They're always fun to put on. I've got an American flag on one and a Jedi Force thing on another one of mine. I know I'm kind of Nork. So it's a 1050 Dierner nylon. It's water repellent as well as stain repellent. You just wipe it off with a damp rag if you get dirty. It's got YKK zippers in it, which are really heavy-duty zippers, and go around. As you can see, this is pretty loaded up. So I'm going to open it up first here, lay it out. First thing we've got in here is a orange bandana. Bandanas are really good. You can put them around your face to keep snow or dust off of it, or smoke. You can also, because it's orange, use it as a signal flag. In here, there is a Spyderco folding knife. Spyderco, if you don't know anything about them, they are from Golden, Colorado. They actually are U.S. made knives. They have amazing knives. I have this one. I have a couple others as well. Surprise, surprise. This is a Smith sharpener. It's got a fine blade, a coarse blade, as well as a needle blade for sharpening serrated edges. And that's in there. Also, an emergency whistle. If you get caught outside, you don't know where you are, and somebody's looking for you. Next, there's a flashlight. Gets a lot of light. You can either push and hold or just click it in and it stays on. And I've got several versions of that light as well in my stuff. This is a Leatherman Wingman. It has spring-loaded plier jaws. It's got a pocket clip, so if you don't want to carry it in here, you can carry it in your pocket. It also has a new feature. It's called one-hand opening. It's got a blade on it. It also has all kinds of stuff here. Actually, as part of the stuff I'm sending you, I'll have the instruction manual for it, but it's got a nice big saw over here, scissors, the whole bit. So it's a really high-powered Leatherman tool. Also have a plate compass tucked under here, and we'll slide that back in. There's a zipper compartment right here that has in it a little pack of bandages and Neosporin or triple antibiotic ointment, some burn cream, and all that tucked in there for you. And so if you or somebody got a cut, you could take care of it. In the center here is 20 feet of survival cord. Now this is different than just standard paracord, because I'm going to show you here on this piece, and I'll send this along to you. In addition to 7 pieces of twine inside, this one also has a piece of copper wire that you could use as a snare or to conduct wire. And then you probably can't see it, but if you look closely, there's also a piece of monofilament fishing line in there as well. So this isn't the same stuff that's made out of the bracelet. This is 20 feet of cord. Again, it's got a 550-pound test weight as it sits like this, or you can cut it apart and use these individual ones for all kinds of different stuff. So I'll send that along so you can check that out without having to cut your hank of cord open. On this side of the organizer, we've got a 1 liter water bag. Now this will open up and sit flat. It'll hold 1 liter worth of water, and then further in the kit, there's water purification tablets. There are 1 tablet per liter, and you can either store water, clean water, and then move it to something else. This little guy is just another, this is a razor blade, another blade inside, so I guess that's a couple, 3 blades so far. This one, similar to that, but instead of a blade, it is a saw blade that you could actually cut wire or metal if you had enough patience, or wood if you needed to and didn't want to use the saw from the Wingman. This is just a little pry bar that can open up different stuff, as well as it's got a nail puller in there. On the keeper here is an LED light, again kind of a backup to the flashlight, or if you need to see something. And then the heart of the kit is this little aluminum box. I'm going to fold the kit up and move it out of the way so I can show you what's in here. This has 2 rolling clasps on it. I'm going to take that off. On the lid, I put some tape down, and this piece of tape covers a needle. You can kind of see the indentation of it. This piece of tape covers 3 X-Acto blades that I've learned from watching YouTube. You can put those with a little bit of string. You can make an arrowhead out of with a tree branch. Under here is a curved needle if you need to repair anything, like a backpack or something like that. Sometimes it makes it easier. Under this piece, there's a couple leaders with hooks. Now this top of this case also has a waterproof seal on it. It can come out, but this keeps the case waterproof. Now inside the case itself, we've got some stormproof matches and a striker. These matches are actually, you can light them. They can get wet. Light it, put it in a cup of water, pull it out, it starts itself up again. They're really heavy-duty weather matches. This is called Tender Quick. These are little cotton braided things where if you pull one out and fluff up the end of it and then strike a spark onto it, it can help you start a fire. This is a little tiny case that holds some sinkers and some lures and a crazy looking fly that I'm sure you could turn into something even better. But I want to put some fishing stuff in here besides what's in the bracelet. And so I'm going to let you play with the fishing stuff and probably make it better for yourself. Also in here is a signal mirror. And it's got a protective coating on it right now. But you look through there and you can signal folks from far away. This little bobbin is 75 feet of 80-pound test Kelvar trip line. It is heavy-duty twine. You could use it for fishing or trip line or snares if you wanted, if you were caught out in the wet. This is a wet fire tab, and inside here there's a little thing. It's like a sugar cube. You can cut it in half or something like that, but you can set it on fire in a bucket of water and it'll sit and burn. So again, helping you make a fire. Okay, so here's a friendly Swede fire steel and striker. The striker also has a whistle on it, but you've already got one of the best whistles made on the front. You could actually start a fire just by striking this 90-degree angle. There you go. It's a lot easier than that. I made it look harder. In here is a Frontier water filter straw. It goes here, and you could actually drink out of a puddle of water, and it'll do up to 30 gallons and filter 99% of the agents that would make you sick. This is just one way of getting water. Remember, we had a water bag in the front compartment. Here is the water purification tablets. There's 10 of them there. Also giving you the instructions for using those. And I've also thrown in a couple filters to filter water before you put it in whatever, a pan or the bag or whatever, so that you're not getting the twigs and the bugs and the dirt and all from the original stuff. Also in here is a wire saw that you can use either putting your fingers through the wire or the rings, or actually how they're made to be is you take a tree branch that's a little shorter and you bend it and make a bow saw. So some really good videos on YouTube about that. In here are 3 beeswax candles. These candles burn for a long time. They also are smokeless. And, if you need a little light around camp and all that good stuff. You got a Fresnel lens, which is not only a magnifier, maybe you try to get a sticker or a splinter out of your thumb, but you can also start fire with the sun with this type of thing. Set of tweezers. You just kind of push them and pull them out of their holder, but they're very fine-tipped tweezers. If you need to get something out or doing some medical stuff there. Got a P51 can opener that the blade locks open. And what I've learned on YouTube, a lot of people use these to clean fish because it's got a very sharp edge and point there. You just run it down, then you're not using your knife. And the last thing in the kit itself is a Ready Man survival card. This actually has some arrowheads, a trident, a little saw and all that. You can break these pieces off this card. It lays flat in the bottom of this, and there you go. So that's the little camping kit we set up for you. In addition, Nana saw this one and said I should make you one of these as well. Inside here's a mini or an Altoid small tin, and you can kind of see the red there. It's wrapped with rubber bands, which are called Ranger bands, and these actually burn really good. They make good tinder. And in here is just a mini kit. It's got a tiny little knife and a tiny little flashlight, and it also has things to make fire on. You can wear it around your neck. This is an adjustable paracord necklace. So if you weren't wanting to carry everything and you were going on a hike and wanted some backup, here's something else for you. So enjoy that as well. Gavin, Merry Christmas from Aunt Lori and I. We love you. Enjoy.